Hey, great people, this your boy Mad Mike coming at you guys with another Atlanta Falcons video. As you probably know, the Falcons have decided that they are not going to get into the quote-unquote Lamar Jackson sweepstakes. And quite frankly, want to get my thoughts. And this is going to be pretty ugly, okay? So I just want to warn you guys, if you're in your feelings, this ain't the place for you right now. This is not a safe environment for feelings. This is not a safe environment for you to be coming in here crying about what I say. You got a problem with what I say, you can hit that block button, you can hit that unsubscribe button, and you don't have to fucking watch. You don't have to watch. But shit about to get real right in here. Okay? Shit's about to really get ugly in here. Ugly in here. One of the things that I've always stated for myself, I want to behold truth. And one of the things that I've also stated is that I want to be able to see things from both sides, and I want to always tell the truth about every aspect of everything. So when I see players, owners, media, it's like a lot of people like to speak from their own personal take, their own personal experiences, and they don't want to tell the fucking truth about shit. Okay? They don't want to tell the entire, let me say, they want to tell the truth, but they want to tell the partial truth. There's always a part of the truth that people don't want to tell. They only tell things that makes the situation from their standpoint looks great. That's when they want to tell the truth. But they want to leave out the other details. Okay? They want to leave out other situations. And that goes for a lot of people. Okay? I've always been a person that feels like I can be, a lot of my family say, oh, look, Mike, you're a little bit too, you talk a little bit too much. Let people know who you truly are. You're transparent, you curse, you do all that. It's like, I've done that all my life. I'm a type of person, I don't hold anything back, Um, I remember actually at my mom's funeral, I actually forgot that I was in church, and I, said a few curse words, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's me. Like, I speak from the heart, and I believe in being genuine, and that's who I am. I mean well, but sometimes you're gonna get some fucked up shit from me. You're gonna get some fucked up shit. You're gonna get me to say some fucked up shit. But one thing you won't get from me is not being real about every situation, whether it's good things or bad things. So I'm saying all that to say this. I got a major fucking problem with these cracker ass Negroes, and I'm talking about guys that have been privileged to make millions of fucking dollars. And excuse me for saying that, but I'm tired of these Negroes going out of their way who are playing a fucking child's games to say that everybody is collusion. They don't want to get a black man the money. They don't want to get a black man this and get a black man this. Oh, they holding us back. And we see situations time and time again, even in our own neighborhoods, where we are our own worst enemies. When is Dez White gonna say to himself, I fucked up my career? Where's Antonio Brown gonna say, yeah, I fucked up my career because I'm a fucking idiot? When are we gonna look at these players and say, yeah, you make your money, but bruh, you don't realize not everybody is Shannon Sharp. Not everybody is Lamar Jackson. Everybody not born with the gift that Lamar or Michael Vick or Matt Ryan or Tom Brady. Some people are fucking ass. Some players are just absolutely fucking trash. And then you go out of your way and say, they're trying to hold a black man down. They won't give me $200 million, man. And see, this white man is just crazy, man. I can't believe this white man. He's holding me down, bro. He's holding the black man down, player. And then we got situations where the whole NFL and the whole world is going against guys like Colin Kaepernick, and these cracker-ass Negroes won't even go, these Negroes won't even go out of their way to put their whole career on line for black power. They won't even go out of their way to put their career on the line, but you want to sit up here and say that the white man is holding them back for getting $200 million. Bitch, I wish I had $1 million fucking dollars. Some people will never see $1 million fucking dollars in their whole lifetime, and you Negroes are complaining about the white man keeping him down. He's not trying to give me $25 million more dollars. What the fuck are we talking about? Motherfuckers like me do this shit on a daily basis. Don't miss a motherfucking beat and don't get paid $1,000 a goddamn episode. I don't get paid $1,000 fucking episode. If you guys feel like you want to donate to this channel, $10, $5, $2, it don't matter. We do this for pennies of every fucking day because we love it. You don't see us crying and talking about, oh man, YouTube, they trying to keep a player down. I want all my money. No. Why? Because we love this. Shannon Sharp should be a fucking shame of himself. This is the problem that I have with this entire Lamar Jackson situations. We have these players that are making so much money, they feel like these owners should go out of their way to give them what they want. Bitch, you don't deserve anything. You don't deserve anything because you out here playing a game. Nobody deserves any fucking thing. You don't deserve anything. Being able to play in this game is a fucking privilege. How many football players and basketball players and former baseball players that didn't have an opportunity to play this game because it got, stripped for them for regular life situations? Then we got to go back into the linebacker Brian, Brian. The Falcons, I don't know what his name is, but I'll get in a few. But we got guys like that had their career just stolen from them because of lies and, false allegations and stuff like this. You're not fucking guaranteed to be a superstar. And then you get $100 million, you make $50 million in your damn career, and you whining like a little bitch because they didn't give you another extra $20 million. You whining like little damn spoiled ass brats because you didn't get an extra $20 fucking million when you're making $70 million from the very beginning. What are we talking about? Then you go out and Shannon Sharp. You go out and say that the Falcons are a poverty-stricken franchise because they didn't do what the fuck y'all want. They didn't go out and get that Negro, Lamar Jackson, because you wanted him. These be the same people that complain about, oh, I should be able to have freedom of speech. I should be able to do what I want to do. I should be able to live the lifestyle that I want to live, and then go out and say the Falcons are trash because they didn't do what the fuck you said they wanted. Oh, they didn't go get Lamar Jackson. The Falcons aren't trying to win. They're not trying. They trying to keep a black man down. Meanwhile, we got a black man at the helm. We got two of them, Felipe Franks and Des Murder. These are the same people that's using this, talking about collusion, where we got two black people and 4 of the 6 contracts, the highest paid contracts in the fucking NFL, are Negroes. And we up here talking about collusion. You niggas are special. I will sit in front of Shannon Sharpface and say, you are a privileged son of a bitch. These Negroes are out here complaining about not getting an extra $20 million. Well, we got families out here trying to struggle up to get $20 fucking more to get gas. What are you niggas talking about, bro? And like I said, do not, if you feel like this stream is gonna be too harsh for you, unfucking subscribe right now. Cause I ain't got nothing nice to say today. Fuck a nice. This shit is ridiculous. We come from an untitled ass society right now. Everybody feel like they can say what the fuck they feel and say, with not no consequences. Everybody act like everybody this is something I love 50 Cent when he say this shit. Just because I'm your friend don't mean you entitled to my money. Just because we are in business together doesn't mean I gotta share my wealth with you. If I decide to give you some money, be fucking grateful. But we got these cracker ass niggas like JJ Watt, and excuse me, let me take that word back because I don't want to use that. But we got these Negroes and people like JJ Watt, again, another one of these people that have always been on the top of the totem pole. But what about the guys like Keith Smith? What about the guys like the Parker Hesses? What about the guys like Drew Dahlman? These guys are never going to be on their level when it comes down to that. Chances are these guys are never going to be great. These are the guys that need to be publicized. Because a Julio Jones is never going to share his fucking wealth with a Parker Hesse. He's not going to share his wealth with a Lamar Jackson. Why? Because he's looking out for his damn self, and then you got a problem with owners doing the exact same thing, looking out for themselves. If you're not willing to give your money to your teammate, shut the fuck up. If you're not willing to put your money or put a couple of extra dollars in a teammate's pocket, shut the hell up. Shannon Sharp, shut the hell up. JJ Watt, shut the hell up. All of you shut the hell up. Thank you, Terrence Holmes. Vic didn't do nothing. Let it go. These entitled, spoiled brat players. We live in a society, if you don't give a football player or a quarterback $50 million, they feeling slighted. But what are we doing, people? These people feel slighted because they're not getting $50 million a year. We literally had a guy in this. Look, I love Ryder to sit deaf, but he pulled that black and white card. What are you talking about? We live in a society where, you know, it should be a good thing being a white quarterback. What the hell are we talking about? 4 of the biggest contracts in the NFL right now being made. Yeah. Anybody want to talk about that? 4 of the biggest contracts in the NFL are not by white people. They're being made by black people. Black people in the NFL are making the most money. What are we talking about? About 60% of the NFL is black as far as the players is concerned. What are we talking about? Like, this is the stuff we talking about when it comes down to this. And like I said, why I have a major problem with what these spoiled ass players are dealing with. It is an absolute shame to see these players complaining about, I didn't get $40 million like the next man. What are we talking about? Why we always got to be in everybody else's pocket? Everybody saying, well, Arthur he made $500 million every year. So what? He built that from his business. Again, just because you play on his team don't mean you're guaranteed to make the top money. If he wants to give it to you, so be it. If you negotiate a better deal, so fucking be it. But don't get up here and try to act like it's a black and a white thing. And look, like I said, that shit is done for the most part. Players in Major League Baseball, we got mostly people, most of the people in Major League Baseball that making the most money, these guys are Afro, Latino, and African Americans. Look it up yourself. The biggest contracts, yeah, it's going to a lot of Latin players, a lot of African American players. These are facts, Jack. But we still up here pushing this pro-black stuff like black people ain't making millions of dollars and stuff. We got a guy in Boston who he signed a deal with the company of Colin Cowherd. We have opportunities now. So don't try to put up the black man holding us down, goofy shit. And Coach K, it's strictly business, bro. And JJ James, this is why I say I want to see things from both aspects. I want to see things from every aspect. Nobody cares about Parker Hesse. Nobody ain't screaming for the fullback to get paid $20 million a year. Nobody's screaming for the offensive lineman to get paid $20 million a year. Nobody's screaming for the backup quarterback to get more money. Nobody's screaming for head coaches to get extra money, because some coaches don't get paid as much money as y'all think they do. Not everybody gonna get $100 million like a Sean Payton and the other dude who just got Gruden. Not every coach is making that type of money. Some of these coaches are barely making, a couple $100,000 a year, barely making that. And you got to be in the NFL for a long time to even get $100,000 a year. Coaches are under freaking paid. But we up here complaining as players that the white man is holding us down. They're colluding. They don't want to get a black man another contract. Meanwhile, black players are making more money than they've ever made in the history of the game. Is America perfect? Absolutely not. We still have issues when it comes down to minorities. Asians, Hispanic. We're talking about black and brown people from all creeds. We're making more money and have more opportunities than we ever had right now. So when I see these players doing this shit is it's just sad. Take responsibility for what the hell you are. And now as far as this Lamar situation is concerned, let me say this, because I've said this time and time again, but we've got these motherfuckers in this chat, and they probably still looking right now and say, oh, Mike is a damn hater. Mike hates Lamar. Mike hates Vick. No, said this time and time again. Time and time again. We've done shows. I have a top list of Atlanta Falcons quarterbacks. Okay? Michael Vick is on that list. Yeah, Vick is on that list. All you gotta do is search my channel. Yeah, you'll see Vick. You'll see Vick content on here. Yeah, I praise the guy. So, I've said this about Lamar. If Lamar was to come to Atlanta, 1,000%, I will be right behind him. Why? Because he's a Falcon. He wearing that red, white, and black. He wearing that logo. He representing Atlanta, the Atlanta Falcons. He representing. So 100% I'm going to be behind him. Period. Regardless of the fact that I want him or don't want him, means nothing. I wasn't the biggest fan of Desmond Ridder coming to Atlanta. But Kev convinced me, after looking at more tape, yeah, this kid runs a lot of concepts at Cincinnati, and he will fit perfectly for the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, after studying it and watching him, it's like, yeah, this kid really does have a little something. So I was convinced that he was a good player. But as far as Lamar Jackson is concerned, yeah, I think absolutely. Now, when I hear guys like Shannon Sharp saying, I don't understand why the Atlanta Falcons don't want to do this. Because everybody keeps saying they'd be the second coming of Vick. They didn't win a motherfucking thing with Vick. Why are we dismissing the fact that nobody won shit? Lamar ain't won a damn thing, but we ready to give him $300 million because he can scamper and run and make you cheer. And then you say stupid shit like the Falcons are a losing organization. Well, he's a fucking loser. Lamar is a fucking loser. You guys said championships matter. What fucking good is a 45-16 record if you ain't won a fucking AFC championship? What are we talking about? These are the things we talking about when we saying it doesn't make damn sense. You sound stupid as fuck saying 45-16, but totally neglect the fact that he's 1-4 in fucking playoffs. He ain't winning a damn playoff game, but you up here grabbing his nuts saying, oh, he 45-16. RG3 put out you see how they conveniently leave out all of his passing stats and say, well, he led the NFL in touchdowns in 1922. Yeah, you put up all the good stats and then leave out the stuff that we talking about that is negative. Quote unquote negative. You leave those out. You didn't want to post the fact that he had only passed for 3,200 yards in his career. The same guy that y'all said he sucks as an offensive coordinator was the same guy that he won his MVP under. Greg Roman. The same guy he won the MVP with, you say he's ass. Which one is it? This is what we're talking about, keeping it fucking real. And we gotta call these people out for what it is. You can't be sitting up here and try to say all the good stuff and then leave the fact out that he's a fucking loser. Lamar is a fucking loser. He is a loser. He has a losing playoff record. Everybody always say the greats are great in the big moments. Well, he ain't had no big moments because he's fucking losing. All right, Hawk, leave me alone. See, even that Hawk agreed with me. He's a fucking loser. Even the Hawk saying, loser. Even the damn Hawk, okay? Yeah, I stay in a little bit of a country area, so I'm a little bit away from the city, okay? The city of Compton. No, I'm a little bit from the city of Atlanta. So we got some wildlife out here. But he's a fucking loser. Don't tell me about a fucking receipt, you stupid son of a gun. Motherfuckers want to talk about a receipt with a motherfucker who played 4 games. He got one more win than Desmond Ridder. But we up here talking about Desmond Ridder is a bum. Well, he's a bum too. Lamar's a rich ass bum. He's an exciting ass bum. He's a bum that has won MVP. He's a fucking bum. If you can't get your team to a fucking AFC championship and you 45-16, what the hell are we talking about? These people will not, I guarantee you, everybody, I promise you, go on Smitty Sports Machine and show me how many times that these guys are going to highlight, and not just him, and it's just not him, it's several of these guys, the Matt Carleys of Twitter, the Damskis, all of these people, how many times these guys are going to highlight what he hasn't done? For years, people highlighted the fact that Matt Ryan was a fucking loser. If you don't win championships, y'all said time and time again, he got all those stats for what? Nothing. We didn't win a damn thing. And now all of a sudden, Lamar ain't putting up no numbers. He ain't winning no championships. The bitch ain't even touching the coochie, but we sitting up here talking about he deserves a chance. What the fuck are we talking about? He ain't even sniffing the booty. But we up here saying that he deserves it. But Matt Ryan all the time that got his team to a Super Bowl, got his team to 2 NFC championships, he's a bum. But the Falcons are a losing organization because they don't want to give Lamar Jackson, who hasn't done jack shit. He ain't did jack shit, but we want to give him $300 million for what? And like I said, this ain't just Smitty. It's a lot of content creators right now who just saying, going out their way and just say, man, I just don't understand why we don't want to get Lamar. He ain't did a damn thing. And I know there's a lot of people saying, I just don't understand why y'all just want to highlight man. You're trying to act like he's a bum. No, never said he was a bum. I think if he came to the Atlanta Falcons, Arthur Smith would turn him into an MVP quarterback. I truly believe that. If Lamar came to Atlanta Falcons, or better yet, if he was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons, he would have a Super Bowl and he would be a better quarterback if it was under Arthur Smith. That's how much confidence I have in Lamar's ability and Arthur Smith coaching ability. He's that damn good. So this ain't even about Lamar. It's about the facts. A lot of people don't want to talk and speak on the fucking facts. They want you guys to keep tuning in so you can say, oh, whisper all the sweet nothings in their damn ear about how great Lamar is, and then when he sit up there, he throws interceptions in NFC Championship, AFC Championship games, and playoff games, and loses game. Oh, that never happened. Oh, that never happened. But 28-3, even though, the Falcons were literally a stop away from winning the Super Bowl, if the defense make one tackle at the end of that game, the Falcons win the Super Bowl. But we sit up here talking about that's all Matt Ryan's fault. Yeah, we sit up here talking about it's all Matt Ryan's fault because the defense didn't make one key stop. They allowed the Patriots defense to get two-point conversions. If they just make one of those stops, the Falcons are Super Bowl champions. But Lamar is one of the main reasons why that team does not make it to the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl. He's the main freaking reason. That defense plays great, game in and great out, and game in and game out, and he's one of the reasons why they can't get over the hump. He played like pure T-ass when they get in the playoffs. Yeah, he runs around and he looks real good. He's exciting. Lamar Jackson is one of the most exciting players in the NFL, probably the most exciting player in the NFL. But the facts are the facts. We got to stop trying to... Look, everybody wants to pretend like nothing is bad, that players don't have weaknesses. And if you compare their stats to other quarterbacks, you're an idiot. Nobody want to bring up his numbers. How many guys, you make these artificial ass numbers when you talking about he got a 92 point something rating, throwing the wide receivers and all this goofy shit. This dude literally, his biggest career was 3,200 yards. 3,200 yards, okay? And I hear people like writing, I hear people saying that even Daniel Jones making more money than Lamar right now. Well, guess what? He threw for the same exact yards that Lamar did. About 3,200 yards. These are facts. These are facts. Look at it for yourself. Everybody can say, you can say with the eye test and all that shit, all you want to. But guess what? The numbers are still the numbers. Lamar just looks a lot better getting his numbers than every other quarterback is. That's the major difference when it comes down to Lamar. He looks so much better getting 20 yards than everybody else. But at the end of the day, it's still 20 yards. It's still 3,200 yards. It's still the same numbers. But we get vilified for calling out the absolute truth. You get vilified for bringing up the truth about what a guy is. And the fact of the matter, the guy is an okay quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He's not great and he's not elite. And another problem that I have is that the media went out of their way to just circle out the Atlanta Falcons. Y'all just went out and just point the finger at the Atlanta Falcons and say, they stupid for not signing. It's 5, 6 other teams that passed on them, but they're not going in on the Raiders. They're not going in on Washington. They're not going in on all these other teams for passing on Lamar. But somehow the Falcons are stupid for not going at them. Why? Because y'all want to relive the Vick era. Who the fuck said they even... Why do they have to have Lamar? And this is what kills me. Man, y'all got all this money, man. Man, how come y'all don't want to spend that money, man? Because if we spend all that money on one player, we'll be right back to where we were. We hearing people who are we're hearing these people who are analysts and former players saying, I just don't understand, but they got $67 million in cap. Why they didn't want to go after Lamar? You spent 2 years trying to get trying to get this money. Why you won't spend it on Lamar? Because guess what? If you spend it all in 1 year, you're right back where you was before. The same thing what the Rams are doing right now. They right back in cap hell. The same thing the Jaguars are doing right now. They cutting players, they restructuring contracts right after they done spent $80 million in one freaking year. A year later, you already restructuring contracts, and you wondering why the Atlanta Falcons are being patient. Lamar is not an elite quarterback. He's he's one of the most exciting players the game has ever seen, but he's not elite, people. These are facts. Teams don't pass on elite players. Okay, if you got an opportunity to get Tom Brady in his prime, guess what? Teams gonna be lining up to get Tom Brady. If you got an opportunity to get Aaron Rodgers in their prime, guess what? Teams are going to go absolutely insane to get Aaron Rodgers in their prime. But then we got these stupid NFL players that go out of their way to say there's collusion because teams don't want Lamar. But totally neglect the fact that this dude can't pass worth a fucking shit. And then say the Ravens don't want to go out and get wide receivers. Well, they drafted 2-3 wide receivers in the first round. Don't give me this crap about the offensive coordinator. If the offensive coordinator calls a play for said wide receivers and tight ends, if Lamar doesn't pass to him, that's not his fault. That's Lamar's fault. Lamar has the opportunity. Lamar is the quarterback. If he's not throwing to the wide receivers, that ain't the offensive coordinator's fault. It's his fault. Falcons fans think Ritter is the guy. Mr. SAGA, whatever your name is, SAGA. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is what I say the dick got to get out your ass, okay? Get it out your ass. Nobody said Ritter is the guy. Learn how to listen to what people are saying and stop assuming. Not one person said Ritter is the guy. That we believe he's going to be an MVP and he's going to lead the Falcons for years to come. Because I sure didn't say it. Nobody on here never said it. But we do believe in his qualities. As a leader, we do believe in his ability to be a quarterback. But there's no guarantee in this NFL for any quarterback to come out and be automatically good. Chances are we'll never ever see another Matt Ryan. Chances are we'll never see another Tom Brady. Chances are we'll never see another Drew Brees. Chances are we'll never see another Matt Ryan and Mike Vick. We'll never see that again. But you don't need Ritter to be great. Why? Because if you build a team the proper way, defense, special teams, coaching staff, offensive line. If you build a team a proper way, you don't need Desmond Ridder to be an elite quarterback. We literally just saw two teams in the Super Bowl who built their team the proper way. Defensive line, offense, and offense. Every team that has been an offensive juggernaut and they neglected the defensive line have lost in the Super Bowl. They have lost in the playoffs because they neglected the trenches. The Rams got to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff at the helm. What are we talking about? Nobody ever said that Desmond Ridder is the guy that's going to lead us to the Super Bowl for man, get out of here with that nonsense. Aaron Rodgers been putting up insane numbers for the last 8 years. He got to the Super Bowl about 7 years ago? Ain't been back since. Been putting up massive numbers, MVP type of performance, and he ain't got back. So don't give me this shit that you got to put up massive numbers to even get to the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl. Because there's no fucking evidence there. Say if you put up massive numbers, you're going to get to a Super Bowl. There's no fucking evidence there. The evidence is having a great team in all aspects. And the great teams that make it that far have balance on both sides of the ball. Cincinnati, good defense, good offense. Chiefs, good defense, good offense. Philly, good defense, good offense. Dallas, good defense, good offense. There's balance. You've never seen a team with an absolutely atrocious defensive team that made it to the damn Super Bowl and won it. So don't give me this shit about Desmond Ridder being the guy, because nobody putting all this stock. And you motherfuckers want Lamar so bad that y'all putting words in our mouths, the fans' mouths, because we're saying, look, just build a team the right way and just go with Desmond Ridder for right now until we build the team the proper way. We've seen it time and time again. Again, the Packers did it 2 times in a row. They did it with Brett Favre. They already had a good defense with Reggie White and those guys and Leroy Knight, I forget his name, but the safety, Leroy Butler. They already had a good defense there. They traded for a quarterback. Once they had, a squad on the defense, they traded for a quarterback. They did it with Brett Favre. They got our second round pick. It was a second round pick for Brett Favre. And then they did the same thing with Aaron Rodgers. The Chiefs did it. How many times we've seen teams build a team first, build a roster first, and then they go get for the quarterback? But most of the teams that when you draft the quarterback first without actually building the defense, these teams don't make it. These teams don't win championships. They put up numbers, but they don't win championships. It's like a lot, again. Again, nobody crowned Desmond Ridder. But so many people head so far up Lamar ass, y'all assuming that we're saying, or anybody saying, that we believe 100% in Desmond Ridder. I don't 100% believe in anybody after 3 years. Anybody who know me, I say give me 3 years to say this guy is a good quarterback. 3 years. After that 3rd year, you're going to know what you got in that quarterback. Sometime sooner. But after 3 years, you know what that quarterback is. You build a team, Jay. You build a team. You build a foundation first, and that's the roster, And this is what Alex was talking about last night, building the foundation, get as many guys on both sides of the ball with talent. You build a foundation, those guys, they can at least get you 8 to 10 wins a year. Once you get to that point, that's when you add a great quarterback. If you get a quarterback, so be it. But chances are, most of the successful teams have already had teams in like, look at Kirk Cousins, Minnesota. They already had a good defense. That's why they was able to get to the playoffs the way they were. They traded for him. I can keep going on and on and on and on again about so many examples where teams have already had players, had a good roster, had a good team, and they just went out, drafted a quarterback, and the quarterback came into a good situation. This is the same thing what happened to Tom Brady. Tom Brady came into a good situation. They were already a playoff team. Like, see, like Mr. Sid Vicious. See, Sid Vicious, look, he's still mad because he broke his leg at SummerSlam at WCW. He's still mad over that. Sid Vicious, he's still mad because of that. That's why he mad. Like, see, this when you got an ass clown. You got an ass clown in here just ready to say stupid shit because he didn't get enough hugs, or his girlfriend to call another Negro. She probably on the phone with another Negro or something like that. So he mad, so he got to come to everybody else's channel to try to get entertainment. I know your side, Sid, bitches. Yeah, I know your side. I know your kind, bro. It's always the people that don't get enough attention. It's always the people who don't get enough attention that comes in and try to troll. Because his dumb ass lost $200. They be getting mad at the Falcons for not making move because your dumb ass out here making these stupid ass parlay bets. And then you lose $200 and then you get mad at Terry Fontenot saying, man, why you go get Lamar, man? Why you go get Lamar? I lost $200 betting on the Falcons. Well, ain't nobody asked you to bet on them. I see it all the time. Man, I just want to be able to talk trash. Well, if you knew your football, you'd be able to talk good trash regardless. I don't need Lamar Jackson to be able to talk my shit about my Falcons. Because chances are I know your team better than you do. All these goddamn Calvin Ridleys out here think they know what's best for the Falcons. Motherfucker can't even put a damn can't even play Madden on fucking on all Madden level. You putting that bitch on rookie level with all the damn restrictions off. Sitting up here telling Terry Fontenot he's stupid. Like Sam say, tell him to spell cat, they say Lion. They can't even spell cat, but trying to tell Terry Fontenot he know what he doing. He don't know what he doing. Man, sit your goofy asses down. And you can tell the range of a lot of these people, you can tell a lot of range of these content creators. They talk about the same stuff over and over again. Over and over and over again. The same topics, the same videos, over and over and over again. That's all they want to talk about is, let's bring in this superstar. Let's bring in this star. But tell them about a motherfucker at Kansas State, they couldn't even tell you. Tell them motherfucker who played in the USFL, they couldn't even tell you. Ask them about a coach that coached in Alabama, who's the defensive line coach at Georgia, they couldn't even tell you. Why? Because they don't love this shit. They do it for the views. Oh, here Duke, yo. They ain't dogging the fan. Y'all be talking crazy here. I been watching y'all. Man, get your sensitive ass out of here. Because you stupid. You saying we dogging players. We ain't dogging the fans. You stupid. That's why. You say dumb shit and then want people to say, oh, it's okay to say stupid shit. The fuck out of here. Motherfuckers say we need to give up all our draft picks. Okay, everybody say this. Think about this shit to yourself. We got fans that saying we need to give up 2 first-round picks, $300 million to one player, and then want Mad Mike, 6-man K Styles, Everett Glaze. I give him a shout out. Everett Glaze on Twitter. Kevin Knight and the Falcaholic. Then we say that no, that's kind of stupid. We're not a player away from, contending for a championship. So I don't think I want to do that. And then all of a sudden we bashing the fans because your fucking idea is stupid. Why? Because you don't think about what if Lamar gets hurt. See, we're not saying no. Oh, we don't like that plan because we just being negative. It's because y'all don't think about what if this doesn't work. What if Lamar gets hurt? The Falcons don't have a first-round pick. So guess what? If it doesn't work with Lamar this year, they're gonna be in full sale mode. Grady got to go, which is his contract is about $20 million in dead cap. You got Jake Matthews about $28 million in dead. So that's $48 million. We right back at what we was because y'all want to spend all $300 million on one player. And we don't have the right to say that shit is dumb. Ain't no such thing as beef, bro. It's about the content. Ain't no beef. Ain't no real beef. It's about content. People just with differences of opinions. Ain't no real beef. Believe me, beef don't get talked about on podcasts. So I'll leave that at there. But yeah, ain't no beef. This is about the content. We speak on statements. That's it. Some people don't like us to be able to speak on their takes because they feel like, oh, it's my opinion. Why you gotta speak on it? Well, yeah, it's because we have a right to actually speak on things. Just like you have the right to call Mike a fucking idiot. Yeah, you have the right to call Mike a fucking idiot. Actually, I love it when you do it. I want you guys to have your own channel and make a whole channel dedicated on calling Mike a fucking idiot. I really would love somebody to do that. Build a channel. I hate Mad Mike. I will be your biggest supporter. I love that shit. It's about the content. People don't want their takes critiqued. So they call it negativity. They say you just hating. Oh, it's my opinion. I'm a grown-ass man. No, even grown-ass men have their opinions critiqued. Children have their points critiqued. Because that's life, period. And this is football and it's about debate. So if you in the content creator, if you on our channels, if you don't want your opinions to be critiqued, then that's your fault. That's a you problem. Sometimes the shit you say is just fucking stupid. You ever really think about that? Sometimes the stuff that you say ain't really smart. People act like you don't, like people really believe in their hearts that they should not ever be critiqued because it's their opinion. Guess what? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. That don't make you unique because you have an opinion. It don't make you exempt because you don't want it to happen. Damn, Duke, man, that's my favorite team, and you got me here Y'all the same page that road Matty ass jock. See, I knew what it was. See, this is all the Matt Ryan haters. See, Duke ain't slick. Duke ain't slick. I knew what it was. See, all the people that got a problem with us still got a problem with us because of our earlier takes about Matt Ryan. Everybody who had a problem with us has a problem because we previously supported Matt Ryan, and we're doing the same thing with Desmond Ridder. And it's like, look, it's like I said, it's PTSD. They don't want to let go of the past. They still on Mike Vick jock, and they hated Matt Ryan for years because Matt Ryan wasn't Mike Vick, and now they hating on Desmond Ridder because Desmond Ridder ain't Mike Vick, and they love Lamar Jackson because he's the closest thing to Mike Vick. Y'all ain't slick. If you learn to get the peen out your mouth, the number 7 peen out your mouth, you will understand football. But you're so stuck on Mike Vick and the Mike Vick era, which we all had a great time. I had a lovely time. One of my first games I've ever been to was a Mike Vick game. Yeah. I wasn't privileged like everybody else to be able to go to games like that. So I was happy to be able to go to a game and watch the game, at the Georgia Dome to see Michael Vick playing the Vikings. I was there. So I love Mike Vick just like that. But guess what? Mike Vick is in 2000. I left him in 2000. You motherfuckers, it's 20 years later and y'all still don't driving this man like he's still in Atlanta. This motherfucker don't move out of Atlanta and everything, and y'all still won't let go. Any quarterback that comes to Atlanta, y'all gonna hate him because he's not Mike Vick. And until we get a Mike Vick clone, you motherfuckers are never gonna be happy. Like I said, it ain't never no beef. I don't have beef with people. See, people don't like the fact that you critique their opinions. So they take it personally. It's a major difference from beef. I don't do beef, bro. I'm a Perry Home, East Lake Meadow, Kirkwood. Dude, I don't do beefs. We don't do beefs around here. We don't do no beefs on no podcast. Podcast is about your opinion. Like I said, I love when people screen record my stuff, put it on Twitter, and so everybody can debate on what I said. It's like I said, I love it. I love it when people critique. I love it when people critique. See, and the thing is that the people who love mobile quarterbacks and Mike Vick, y'all don't want people to say that mobile quarterbacks is not, just because you can run fast and you can get a lot of touchdowns don't actually mean you're a quarterback. And see, that's where the problem lies. Y'all do not want to understand that it takes more than just running to be able to win championships. Every mobile quarterback that you've seen have the ability, that has won championships, have the ability to actually throw. Oh, please. Like I said, Wolf, you know it, bro. I love it when people critique my point and put it in their own words. I love it. That's why my channel, look, you can remix all my stuff. I have no problem with people critiquing me. I love it when people do it because it's about the talking points. Yes, please critique my stuff. Please comment on the videos and say, all right, Mike, I see what you're saying, but I disagree here. I love it. Ghost Peppers is another one of the people. We got Brent. He critiques a lot of my stuff, and he really doesn't think, we agree on a lot of stuff, but we don't agree on 100% or most of the time. I love it when we have an actual conversation. But we got these Falcons fans who have it in their heart set that mobile quarterback is the way to go, and then we critique and get them facts and numbers behind it, y'all want to get in y'all feelings and, you know, say Mike and them hating. Yes, Wolf, absolutely. I love Matt Ryan, but I'm also a realist as well. Arthur Smith is not going to the playoff with Ritter's. Stats show if you don't have a franchise quarterback, you're not going anywhere. And they're good. What? Like, see, this is a statement that is not. See, people make statements that aren't backed up by actual proof. This is a generalized statement that has no proof to this. No proof. I can kill this in just one statement. You said teams cannot go to the playoffs with not a franchise quarterback. Well, Trent Dilfer wasn't a franchise quarterback. Brock Osweiler wasn't a franchise quarterback. Y'all remember them? How about you remember them days in Chicago? Chicago been in the playoffs for years with Mr. Trubisky. See, this is what we talking about, where you got to do your homework and stop speaking out of your ass. You speak out of your ass that don't have no facts to them, and then you get mad because people correct you. There's no truth to that at all by that statement. I love y'all to death, but then you got to read. It's okay to read. It's okay to hit Google. Everybody got Google on their phones. Everybody has Google on their phones. But because you made a statement and you believe it, it's the truth. When there's no truth to that. Trent Dilfer wasn't a damn franchise quarterback. In fact, he was a backup that year. Trent Dilfer actually began the season as a backup. Tony Banks was the starting quarterback, and he ended up went to the playoffs. So this is what we talking about when I say people say things because they personally believe it. Just because you believe it to be so doesn't mean that it's a fact. The fact of the matter is you don't have to have a franchise quarterback in order to make it to the playoffs, in order to make it to a Super Bowl. We just literally saw it this year. We had Mr. Irrelevant for the San Francisco 49ers lead his team to two playoff wins. And we sitting up here saying, well, you can't win, you can't go to the playoffs, you can't win the Super Bowl without a franchise quarterback. Well, Big Cock Brock is not a goddamn franchise quarterback. He's a backup. And they went to a Pro Bowl. See, this is what we talk about. It's like I said, it's all about doing what's factual. Do your homework before you put out asinine statements like this. Just because you believe it don't mean it's true. Nick Foles wasn't a franchise quarterback. In fact, he lost his job 2 years later. He lost his job, I think it was about a year later, year and a half later. He lost his job. What are we talking about? Kurt Warner? Yeah. What's up, John? John St. Clair, how you doing, brother? Big Cock Brock is not a franchise quarterback. But somehow the Atlanta Falcons need to get a franchise quarterback in order to make it to the playoffs. Norman, how you doing? Norman Fitzgerald, how you doing, brother? Man, get out of here, man. That man said I'm on the west side. Look, bro. Look. See, this is what people do when they ain't talk, when they can't speak with actual facts. They try to get personal and say, "Oh man, I'm on the west side. If you want to do something, man, sit down somewhere. Get a fucking McDonald's Happy Meal or something. Sit your clown ass down somewhere." So this comes from Don. I want to switch it real quick. So shout out to my brother Don. Also want to make it clear that I don't want to have a bad word to say about the Falcons or the city of Atlanta. That's still my second home where my daughter was born. I tried to give y'all everything I had until the wheels came off. It's all love forever. So that's a statement from Calvin Ridley. So appreciate that, Don, for that statement. Man, get out of here. Duke. Oh, Dookie pants. Oh God, Dookie. I'm talking to you, Mike. You can't be calling me no names, Mike. I hurt your feelings. I hurt your feelings, Dookie. I call my nephew Dookie too. So you got a cute little name, okay? My nephew 3 years old and I call him Dookie. So, and Duke is my favorite team. So I kind of like it, bro. Okay, I like Dookie. Dookie's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. He's all man. Oh, he want to meet Mike on the west side. Oh, you're so cute. Oh. But let's get back to football. Enough of that clown. But yeah, yeah, that's actually my nephew name. I do call him Duke. That boy gonna be big as hell. My brother already 6'7". My brother's 6'7", about 240, 250. I'm about 263, 200 myself. My baby brother, about the same size as me. We come from a pretty big family, man. Like I said, man, I know all about athletics, but that's besides. But yeah, Dookie, he probably like 5'10", in his feelings. He need a hug or something. But yeah, hey man, look, this ain't even about, like I said, it's about shit talking. A lot of people don't know how to talk shit without actually getting in their feelings. And this is where you get guys like Dookie. Little Dookie. Look at little Dookie Fruki. Yeah, Dookie Fruki. He want to meet Mike on the west side. West side. But yeah, let me Falcons will improve and get it right. Like I said, man, to get back on track. But like it's like I said, it's more so about the Falcons have to get the culture right. Now, I have no clue on whether or not the Falcons are going to, get it right. I don't know if Arthur Smith is the right guy to get us a Super Bowl champion. I did not know if Dan Quinn was the right guy. I thought he was after we went to a Super Bowl, but it didn't happen. So I'm not going to sit here and say I know for sure that Desmond Ridder is going to be the guy and that's going to lead the Falcons to a Super Bowl. I don't have a clue. I can't read the future. I can't predict the future. But what I can do is tell you what the facts are. Teams that actually take their time and build a team the proper way, these teams always have sustained success. So that's what it's about, sustained success. A lot of people don't want to wait 2 to 3, sometimes up to 5 years to build that foundation the proper way for longevity. That's what the Atlanta Falcons are in at this point. Because for years, we kept bringing in free agent after free agent, and instead of actually building our team from the ground up, we didn't do that. So we're suffering right now. One of the reasons why the Atlanta Falcons did not make it back to the Super Bowl is because we neglected the defensive line. We neglected the defensive line. We didn't build the team the proper way. So that's why we're suffering right now. And this is why, we got guys like Dookie. And Chuck, how you doing, brother? But this is why we got guys, that are frustrated. We want to win now. And like I said, I do not blame people for saying that, hey man, we need to go all out and get a guy like Lamar so we can end up getting to a Super Bowl. I understand why you think like that. But that's not going to lead to sustained success. We're seeing it right now with the Rams. They went all out, and then the next year they out of the playoffs. That's not what we want. That's not what Arthur wants. He wants sustained success. And Archangel, how you doing, brother? What seed? Tell Dookie to throw it that west side again. Dookie Bookie. Yeah, let Dookie Boogie throw it the west side. West side. But like I said before, man, if you can't handle the shit talking in here, this is not the channel for you. You're gonna get in your feelings and start, spreading them lips wide open. This ain't the channel for you. All right. But it like I said, I don't know if Desmond Ridder is gonna be the guy, the next quote unquote franchise quarterback for this team. I don't know that. But what this Falcons genre or general manager and head coach are doing, they're trying to build a foundation for years to come. So we build that foundation. This is what we trying to get you guys to understand. Okay? This is truly what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. If we build that solid foundation, the bottom line is Arthur has another bad season. He's on the hot seat. Again, that's your opinion. It has nothing to do with a fact. Everybody this is what we saying. Just because you believe it doesn't mean it's true. Okay? Just because you believe it doesn't make it true. Everybody keeps saying if he has another bad season, he's out of here, he's gonna get fired. Who told you that? That didn't come from Arthur. Y'all keep making up these rules. Arthur ain't never said what y'all, everybody keeps saying Arthur said, if we have another bad season, it's going to be done. Arthur ain't never said that. Y'all said that. The media has put that out there. Everybody come with these personal opinions and say, if he have another bad season, then he's fired. Well, we right back to what we was before. Looking for another head coach, looking to rebuild and bring in more players. Y'all gonna be doing this every 3 years because y'all are impatient. Arthur Blanks stated several times, but you motherfuckers don't read. For one, they don't read, and y'all don't listen to the press conferences. Well, these guys, he clearly stated when he fired Dan Quinn, he said, the best organizations hold on to coaches for years. They have a foundation, and firing coaches every 2 to 3 years is not a recipe for success. You can't keep firing everybody and then expect to keep guys for 5 to 10 years. Arthur Blank never said if you have another 17 season, he gonna fire everybody. That never came out of his mouth. He said we're in a rebuilding mode. We're trying to set a foundation. It's gonna take time. It's gonna be a process. Stop making up bullshit. Everybody keep making up this bullshit. He never said that. And I'm telling you, from a guy that studies almost every press conference, I study word for word. I sit there with my pad, my notepads, and I listen to everything he said. That never came out of Arthur Blank's mouth. That man making up a whole. This man clearly said it's a process. I know we want to win. I know the fans are aching for a championship. But this is a process. It's going to take time. We got to let these guys develop, and then we're going to continue to add on to these guys. That's what they've been saying. They've been saying it almost every press conference. Of course, he wants to win now. Ghost Pepper, you can't keep changing coaches like underwear and expect to win. $92.9 a game said that too. $92.9 a game. Look, them boys ain't nothing but some $2 hoes over there. They will sell their soul for some damn publicity. Okay? Especially that Mike Bell. He let everybody hit it. He'll let everybody smack that ass. All he does is ask for damn. Look, all he does is try to ask for a laugh and a damn for somebody to give him something to talk about for his radio show. Mike Bell ain't nothing but a classic goddamn Suki Hunter. All he is a China, black China. That's what the hell Mike Bell is. All these damn journalists be saying all this goofy stuff with no proof and not even listening to what Arthur's saying, and then everybody believe it because it came from 92.9 a game. We just literally prove again that you need to stop listening to these media guys because they full of shit and they lie. Everybody and their mama for the last 2-3 months said the Falcons were in the hunt, the Falcons are the favorite to land Lamar, and then here we go, the day of the franchise tag, and then the Falcons put out through Diana Rossini that we were never in the hunt for Lamar. But y'all still believe people like 97.9. Gotta stop, bro. Gotta stop it. Just lies. Mike Bell be throwing his ass in a circle every goddamn day for some clout. Man, don't mind Dookie Booty, okay? Don't mind Dookie Booty. He'll be alright. He don't know football, so he resorts to actually threatening people like he's a big time gangster or something. Like, bro, you don't sit your $5 ass down somewhere. Dude came in here with a name named Duke. Ain't won shit. Pass on Lamar, Hurts, Fields, Watson, Pickett. Inherit nothing they couldn't handle by passing on a successful quarterback. Again, Fields is ass, complete ass. Lamar is probably good, but Pickett is ass. Well, what are you talking about? Bro, you've been sniffing that champagne, bro. What the hell are you talking about? Motherfucker been talking about motherfuckers up here really up here talking about people that ain't won shit. Every last one of you people you just named ain't did shit. Ain't won a damn thing. It's crazy how Falcons fans will name people that ain't won a damn thing to put down Falcons players who ain't won a damn thing. What kind of sense did that make? How you doing, Sonya? Hey man, Duke, get out. Somebody time Duke out. We ain't got time for that, bro. That weak ass shit up here threatening people on the internet. Man, get your little $2 ass out of here. Motherfucker probably a $1.10 up here talking big. Somebody time him out. I ain't got time for them threats, bro. You ain't nothing. You ain't about nothing you talking about. Motherfucker up here thinking, hey, King Kill, bro. That motherfucker think he King Von or something. You don't sit your little ass down somewhere. I've been making threats at the fucking Falcons channel. Boy, get out. Oh, that motherfucker came in here with one name like he should. Bro, you ain't shook now. You don't sit your little ass down. Motherfucker like Puff Daddy and anything. Talk about beat me over West Side. Man, sit down. You from O Block? He from D Block? He from D Block, y'all. D Block! Oh, man. Come on, man. Like I said, overall, it's about the culture of football team because winning is a byproduct of a culture. Absolutely, Rashad. And like I said, you got to get in the habit of actually building and developing players the right way. And like I said, I have no problem with going out and getting Lamar, but we're not a player away from winning the championship. We're just not. The Falcons aren't a player away from winning a championship. Again, Arthur, look, y'all stop paraphrasing. That's not what he said. Y'all act like I don't listen to these same interviews. We got a whole team that listens to it. Rashad listened to it his damn self every day on the way to work. Arthur did not say that. He didn't say we need to win or else. Okay? He never said that. He said we have a young team. We're still developing our players, but we still have our eye on winning. Winning is the ultimate goal. But just because if we don't win, that don't mean everybody's gonna be fired. So again, Arthur Blank never said it's a do or die situation for Arthur and Terry. Win or else. If that was the case, the Falcons would have went out and signed Lamar. You don't think if that was an ultimatum to win, you don't think the Falcons would have went out and got Lamar? If that was the case? So I know you not, like, y'all got to listen to everything, like, context. A lot of people don't understand context. Like, you hear what you want to hear from statements. Hey, Slim Dollar, a lot of people think this is a Madden. You can just stockpile a whole bunch of first round picks and just like wait for them to be good. Like, that's just not how it works, bro. You only have so much money and so many picks to sit back and, wait for these guys to develop. You only have so many picks. And that's the thing. You only have so many picks and you don't have so much money. When you decide to trade for players, you got to give up assets. And oftentimes you have more, especially if you're trading up for a great player, you're going to give up a couple of first round, second round, and mid round picks. And even some lower round picks. So you're going to suffer. So like I said, Dre, how you doing, bro? But Arthur Blank never said that. Like I said, you talking about somebody who's psychotic and information. This AFN crew, this Unholy Alliance, we have a crew of people, and even people that's in the chat right now, these guys send us information all the time. We share this information. We know for a fact Arthur Blank never said that. Arthur Blank never said this is a do or die situation. That never came out of his mouth. He said he is all their first inclination, or what they want is to win now. They want to win now. Every organization wants to win now. But he understands that we are in the development stage and we're waiting for guys to finally click and get it, so we gotta be patient. That's what he said. And I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said. So don't get it twisted. Arthur does want to win. Arthur Smith, Arthur Blank, Terry Vaughn, these guys want to win, but this is not a do or die situation where it's all or not. If it was all or not, then you would have saw that the Falcons going after Lamar. It would have happened. Because Lamar Jackson, when healthy, he's going to be one of those quarterbacks that can get you wins quick. But that's not what the Falcons are. They're not in a position where it's win or nothing. And Vlad, bro, what's good? Arthur Blank is 80 years old. You think he's about to allow Arthur Smith to go 4 to 6 years losing a safe job? 14, 20 mean he's losing. Well, I see. This is the thing that we see again. Because you think that way doesn't mean that's how Arthur is thinking. Arthur does have family members. Okay. Let me explain this, because some of you people need, like, I need to put extra thoughts into your head, because a lot of people don't think. Just because he's 80 years old doesn't mean he's thinking in himself that he gonna die. Okay? Y'all just assuming, oh, I'm 80 years old, he gonna die. We got people that are 100 years old who's been owners for teams, and these guys ain't gone nowhere. Okay? Just because a guy's old don't mean he's thinking about dying tomorrow. And just because a guy is 80 years old doesn't mean that he doesn't have a deeper plan when it comes down to his family. Maybe he's setting the foundation for his son, so his son can come into a situation where he's a little bit more prepared, because the foundation will be set, and then when his son takes over, Arthur Blank can sit back and relax. He doesn't have to be the day-to-day operation, the day-to-day guy as far as being the owner. So he does those things. This is why you got guys like Rich McKay. Rich McKay is a minority owner of the Falcons. So he has other people that he can go to help the Falcons build. Y'all think there's so many people that got one-track minds. Get Lamar here, but I think it's smoke screen. All these teams, including us, aren't interested in Lamar trying to get. See, look, I get what everybody sees. And I'm gonna reiterate this, Dre. Just because you think it's bullshit doesn't mean it's actual bullshit. Just because you think it's a smokescreen and the Falcons are not going after Lamar doesn't necessarily mean that your take is true. From what we know and what the Falcons said, they don't want him. Doesn't make sense. Now, does that mean it's 100% certain that the Falcons are not going to get him? Not until he signs that contract. Say it's about 90. I can honestly say it's about 97% that the Falcons are not going to go after Lamar. Why I say that is because the contract with Baltimore is not signed. So until he get that contract with Baltimore, there's always that little bit of chance that it could happen. And like I said, K-Style said too, His son could say, fuck y'all. I'm moving the team to goddamn, Alabama. What you gonna say now? Somebody get Dookie a hug. Dookie booty. Good God, bro. This dude ain't never had, he ain't never had no attention in his life. He see a whole bunch of people and he just say, hey y'all, look at me. Look at my big fat ass. Bro, you like a goddamn Instagram model seeking attention. Just start twerking, you little goddamn, boy. That boy twerking his ass off. Dude, boy, you really twerking in this mug. Make you fumble. How you doing, brother? Again, you can have your inputs, but you sound like a fucking fool. You gonna lose anyway. I don't know you, man. Oh, you gonna... Man, shut up. He like Gus from goddamn Recess. Ain't got no confidence in himself, so he's just mad at everything. Mike, you know everything, don't you? Nope, I do not. I got a team. Rashard, Vlad, K-Styles. Yeah, I don't know everything, but I have a team of people that try to put everything together so we can know everything, but I don't know everything. The therapist, Big Ant. Yeah, Mike don't know everything. That's why I have a team of people to help me be smart. So everything you hear, man, Mike, it's coming from Ant. It's coming from K-Styles. It's coming from Vlad. It comes from Noah. It comes from Trey. It comes from Alex. It comes from Big Sam, OG Chauncey. It comes from Devontae, LT. Yeah, we have a team of guys that do our research. So, no, Mike doesn't know everything. Bro, just say you want to get that nut. Bro, goddamn, but somebody skied on this dude's face. But he asking for it. Damn, boy. He needs somebody, look, whoever swing that way, skid on this dude's face, because he want it. Damn, boy, he begging. He on his knees begging to be skeeted on. Golly. I ain't never seen a grown-ass man that want that skeet so bad. Like, you really wanted to be skeet on. Just get a gang of dudes and just everybody skeet on his face. Damn, boy. Bro, that dude, look, bro, he want it, bro. He like goddamn, what's her name? Sasha Grey. He begging on his knee like Sasha Grey for it to be skeeted on. Boy, golly. He got that tongue out and everything. Hey, y'all, yeah, come on, give it to me, y'all. Give it to me. Oh, yeah, give it to me. Good God almighty, bro. A lot of y'all stuff saying doesn't have actual numbers. Boy, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up, Slim Dulla. You got me fucked up. Join our Discord. I guarantee you'll be, bro. I will destroy you with numbers. Say our stats, our opinions don't have stats behind it. No, we actually do. Join the Discord, and I promise you, join the Discord and you'll be educated. You'll see everything that we say has been backed up by actual proof. Just because your ass can't spell cat don't mean we can't. That man up here, Riley Reid, boy. That motherfucker want a gang bang, boy. All right, Riley Reid, Pinky. What's her name? Vanessa Blue. That boy begging for that thing right now. He begging to be skeeted on. Golly, bro. Mike just be yelling. Yep, I'm mad, Mike. Damn, boy, I thought you was smart. You saying the most obvious shit like it's a duh. I'm mad, Mike, motherfucker. What the fuck you expect? Oh boy. I'm mad, Mike. He mad because Mad Mike is mad. What the hell? Oh my God. Havana Ginger. Oh boy. Oh, he the legend, Agent Kelly. Beauty Dell. Oh boy. Y'all wildin', man. Only 14 rookies quarterback made the playoffs since 20. I don't know what you're saying. My bad if I got it wrong, Slim. I don't know exactly what you're saying. Comments kind of going fast. He also looking forward to seeing more DR with more consistent improvement in each of the important. But yeah, that's Roxy Reynolds in this motherfucker. All right, shout out to Anna Fox. You remind me. Nah, I remind you of Mad Mike, bitch. Boy, you what? This. Damn, boy. I ain't never seen this. Misty Stone, Carmen Hayes. Now y'all talking. Oh my God. Oh man. I am who I am, man. You gonna see a lot of yelling. You gonna see a lot of rants from me. I am who I am. So if you surprised by me actually yelling, then I don't know why you even tune in to Mad Mike Sports. It's literally called Mad Mike Sports. It's not Quiet Man Sports. It's Mad Mike Sports. Carmen be drooling on that motherfucker. Yeah, that right there. That's what Dookie Booty doing. He tooting that thing up, boy. But y'all wild. Y'all boy wild in here. Oh my God. Oh man. Hey man, this is why we have fun in this book. I love y'all boys. Again. Hell yeah, who don't know anything about porn stars? Bitch, we men. He act like it's a bad thing we know porn stars. Motherfucker, you ain't hurt my feelings. Shit, I love ass, I love titties. Shit, even if it ain't my girl, shit, I love ass, I love titties. So I'm gonna look at them even if motherfucking clothes on. I'm gonna love ass, I'm gonna love titties. Yeah, you damn sure. Oh man. Oh my God. That man say we some perverts. Hey man, we just having some fun in here, bro. That man sound like he's a pervert. Sound like an old ass man, 80 years old, talking about perverts. Get off on Gucci belts. Damn, K-Style. Duke kid. He gotta be. That man talking about y'all. It's sad y'all know all the porn stars. Yeah, we do, because we men. Hell, even women know porn stars. The fuck? Everybody love ass. Everybody love sex. Damn. The hell we talking about? He trying to make it sound like this shit is it's not normal. Everybody love ass. Everybody love men and women. Okay, come on, bro. What you talking about? Like I said, this is the channel where you get anything and everything. If you get in your feelings, hey, that's your problem. We here to have fun. We here to let loose. All right, talk a little bit of ish. Jada Fire in this mug. Trucker Mike, what's up, pimp? Oh man. But um, yeah, my girlfriend was in middle school. I knew the same part. I knew Southside. It ain't normal. Y'all just oh my god. Alright, yeah, whatever. Just ask. Good God Almighty. Oh, ATLEO. Yeah, dude made a whole diss song on. Bro, that shit was so trash. Dude made a whole diss song, a Terry Fontenot diss song because they didn't trade for Lamar Jackson. Boy, I swear. I swear. I swear to God, bro. I can't deal with y'all. Oh, hell. See what the hell done happened. Now this damn dating thing done came in here. It's y'all damn fault. It was slick, lit, and lame at the same time. That shit was all trash. That shit was garbage, man. It wasn't shit. Oh, now the six get tagged now. Yeah, see, everybody like the thought box. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody for joining, man. Tonight is the Jews. What's the word, Dirty Bird? So he gonna give his takes on our Atlanta Falcons. I'm sure it's gonna be lit in that mud when it comes down to Jew. His takes on Lamar Jackson. And like I said, man, we don't all think the same. Double tampon, goddamn. Woo, boy. Double tampon, double paper clip, quadruple paper clip. Like, that shit is trash, bro. Like I said, hey, Slim Dollar. Like I said, this is what we stated before, and we stand on this. Nobody's saying for sure that Desmond Ridder is going to be a franchise quarterback. I think he's going to be a pretty good quarterback, but to say that he's trash and ass, that's a little bit far. That's way too far. To say that he isn't, a good quarterback is a bit too far. But what we can say about him is he's shown potential, and he got a ways to go. But by no means have anybody said that he's going to be the next Michael Vick, that he's going to be the next Matt Ryan, that he's the answer. We don't know what the answer is. This is why you got to continue to play. You got to give them a chance to even prove themselves. So you give him a chance to prove himself like other quarterbacks and grow, then you see what. But if he isn't the guy and he doesn't show or get to the next level this season, then you look at 24 that quite possibly looking to add another quarterback. So it's all a process. We're asking people to wait one freaking year. We asking people to wait one freaking year when it comes down to Desmond Ridder. 1 year. Yeah, somebody really did that, dang, bro. Like, somebody really did a Terry Fontenot diss track. Lame is all cut out. Talk about a laugh, bro. Yes, you do. Look. Let me get one thing clear. This is what I fucking hate. I really hate when people say this shit. See, this is the difference between a franchise and fan thoughts. Okay. Fans say, well, just because we drafted him, we don't owe him shit. We don't owe him the opportunity to actually play. Which I think is, I understand when you say that, but it's not a real smart thing to say because of this. Why the hell are you just drafting guys if you're not going to give them a shot? Why draft a guy if you're not going to give him a shot to actually play in the game? That's wasting picks. So organization, they're not starting guys or they're not drafting guys just so we're going to be a complete hard ass on them and not give them opportunities. That's counterproductive and it's just ignorant. So you're going to give these guys opportunity to actually play the game. He hasn't had an opportunity to truly play a full season. So you don't know what he's going to be. If we're going to sit up here and wait for Desmond Ridder to be perfect and have 300, 400 yards passing and stuff like that, because he hasn't done it, and then because he hasn't done it in a game, you already want to bring in the next guy a year later. And if that guy doesn't do it, you want to bring in another quarterback and keep doing it and keep doing it. It's like that's the point. Everybody want to say, all right, we just don't want to just give it to him, which I understand. But at the same time, it's like you want to give these guys opportunities because you don't want to waste picks. Everybody just want to waste picks because he's not doing it in the first 4 games or something like that. If we don't see it immediately, we already making changes to bring in another guy. Because you think, oh, he was drafted in the 3rd round, chances are he's not going to be good at all. You got to see what these guys can do first before you start making changes and stuff. 4 games is not enough to evaluate any player. 4 games is not enough to evaluate a player's skill set. Hell, we did that with Brett Favre. Brett Favre would have never been a Hall of Famer. If we did that with Tom Brady, he would have never even been a Hall of Famer. And we did that with Matt Ryan. Peyton Manning threw like 28 interceptions in his first season. If the Giants would have gave away Eli Manning because he threw like 20 interceptions, they would have never even won Super Bowls. Everybody want to give up on players because they're not getting the immediately. I got you, bro. Appreciate that, Greg. Look at what no, I got you, bro. 3rd round pick. 3rd round. What's up, Don? Here's a 3rd round pick. So it's like just because guys are drafted in a certain round, just because guys aren't getting off to a certain start, because not everybody gonna get off to a good start like a Patrick Mahomes and immediately get it. It's gonna take certain guys to develop at a certain speed. But once they get it, they got it. Not everybody gonna be Grady Jarrett. Grady Jarrett came out of college. He was already making plays right off the bat. Everybody not gonna be a Deion Jones right off the bat getting it. Not everybody gonna be a Deion Sanders getting it right off the bat. Sometimes it takes like a Chris Carter. Chris Carter, it took him time to get there. He was a talented receiver, but he wasn't the Chris Carter until he, got a little bit later. He had some issues, but Chris Carter finally got it. So it takes time for guys to develop. T.O., same thing. T.O. got off to a slow start as a player. It took him time to get there. Everybody is so into this instant gratification. It's all about instant gratification. Everybody want it fast, quick, in a hurry. If you don't see a guy passing for 300, he sucks. If he don't have 5 touchdowns, he sucks. Warren Moon wasn't even drafted. He went to the USFL. He went straight there. Caleb McGarry, 4 seasons, everybody said he was trash. That's what I meant to speak on, Don. Everybody said he was trash. They wanted to get rid of him like they wanted to get Jalen Mayfield. They want to get rid of him. And I told you. Don said it. Arthur Smith is going to make this offensive line so much better with his scheme. And we said it was a good hire. And look at Caleb McGarry now. This dude is about to get a bag right now. So you got to be patient. Josh Allen, that's another guy, K-Style. Year 2 was an absolute bust. Year 3, he got it. You can't keep throwing guys away because they're not getting it immediately. Kobe Bryant. Another guy. He was talented, but Kobe Bryant was considered, underwhelming as a first-round pick. Being drafted. Kobe Bryant was underwhelmed. Year 2, 3, he finally got it. Missing wide open threes. Like, Kobe Bryant was like a mess in his first couple of years. But he finally got it. Chipper Jones is another guy Chipper struggled, bro. So many of these great players and legends weren't even drafted high. Jesse Tucker was another guy. Joe Montana. We can keep going on and on and on and on. That's not how the real world works, bro. It just takes some players some time to get it. And Ritter may not get it this year. He may get it next year. But you can slowly see the progression in his career. But you're only going to see that if you get a guy a chance and continue to build a team around him, to build the offensive line, bring in wide receivers, bring in tight ends, running backs, build a defense. You cannot keep getting rid of everybody because he's not making the strides that you guys want immediately. Not everybody gonna be Joe Burrow. Hell, Joe Burrow had his first season. He had a major knee injury, but he struggled too. Derrick Henry, the first couple of years in his career, the first 2 years in his year. Year 3, he got with Arthur. Arthur turned him into a fucking Pro Bowler. Arthur turned King Henry into a Pro Bowler till we see today. He didn't get it. Trevor Lawrence struggled his first season. Kirk Cousins struggled. He wasn't even a starter. Come on, bro. Kurt Warner was working at a damn grocery store, bro. Until he finally got it. So many instances where players finally got it. Tua Tagovailoa is another guy that finally got it. It takes the right, like I said, it takes the right coaches to bring out the best in players. Perfectly said. And that's the mark of a great coach, when he's able to get certain things out of players. That's why you want different players with different coaches with different skills. Geno Smith, bro, Wolf, that right there is everything. It took Geno Smith 10 years to finally get it. And now he got $100 million contract. 10 years in the NFL, and now Geno finally getting it. It takes time. It's not going to be an overnight success. Everybody want the Falcons. You want to give Arthur the axe after 2 to 3 years. It took Geno 10 years, bro, to finally get it. Geno never gave up. Someone took a chance on him because he never quit. Bam! 10 years Geno struggled. He kept believing in himself that he was a good quarterback. Finally got the opportunity to prove it, and he killed it. Alex Smith, he was king check down. They traded him away to the Chiefs, and he was one of the main staples of that offense. Led that team to several deep opportunity playoff runs. Didn't win it, but he finally got it. Derrick Henry said himself that the jump from college to NFL was unimaginable. Bro, it's the best. It's the land of the best. It's the best of the best, and only the strong mentally survive in the NFL. It's not the physicality. It's not the skill set that. It's not the skill set that make these guys, these guys apart. but it's their mentality. You have to be mentally ready to play in this game. You got to be mentally ready to play in this game. And a lot of players are just not mentally ready. Does have to announce anything about Ritter now? Oh yeah, and another thing, even Elway took a long time. Like Elway was like, he was considered a bust, and like he ended up getting it late in his career. He won like 2 Super Bowls late in his career. Chris Chandler, Chris Chandler even got it at the end of his career. But that's, like I said, you got so many players, man, finally get it. It's like I can make, even a WWE reference. Guys like Bray Wyatt was considered a bust. He went from Husky Harris, and it was like 2 to 3 years when he was one of the biggest. They had big hopes for Bray Wyatt early in his career, but he couldn't find himself. And then they sent him to NXT, aka OVW, to work with Dusty Rhodes and those guys, and they helped find a character for him. Cody Rhodes is another example. Like Cody Rhodes, it took him a long time to find himself. Now he finally found himself, but it took him about 2, 3, 4 years to find himself. Bro, success does not come overnight. Some players are not born immediate greats. It takes time for that. Triple H was almost fired early in his career. John Cena was almost fired. Hell, The Undertaker was in WCW. Stone Cold was fired. The Rock was on the verge of becoming fired. And they finally clicked. It finally clicked for these guys. So, like I said, everybody wants immediate success, but when you look at success in its entirety, all the greats that we've seen, all these guys have went through absolute hell. All of the greats that we see have gone through absolute hell. Not everybody gonna be a Michael Jordan and a LeBron these guys are just chosen from the very beginning. That doesn't happen, bro. Not everybody gonna be LeBron. Not everybody gonna be a damn Shawn Michaels who he's just born for this shit. He bred for it. Shawn Michaels is a prodigy, bro. Like that dude's a prodigal son. Like that dude is special. Everybody think just because you play a game or you draft in the first round, you're gonna automatically get it. So, like I said, it's about being patient, letting the coaching staff develop the team, develop them the proper way. Man, Stone Cold was so damn broke, bro. Like you said, I remember that. That man said he could barely afford a bag of chips and stuff. He was so broke. And then he finally found himself and finally found his character. Like, it takes time for guys to finally get it, bro. They want to microwave cooking results, and it don't work like that. It just doesn't work like that, bro. I tell y'all all the time. Me and Dunn started this about 3 to 5 years ago. We started around the same time, Don and I. And I tell you, bro, like we were not very good in the beginning. We were not very good in the beginning, but we kept at it. We got better, and it's like half the time, bro, we don't even take notes anymore. We so good at it no more. We just hop on the show, get behind the camera, and start spitting. Duke Riley. Terry Ford at Super Bowl, 59% completion percentage. The stat, like I said, stats ain't everything, but like I said, man, it's a part of the process, man. Eventually, you get better. Pastor Lynch, E.J. Manuel, Carson Wentz, Mitchell Trubisky. It's like a lot of those guys, man. It's like a lot of those guys that we thought it was special. Them guys ain't nothing, bro. Achilles Smith, that dude was Achilles Smith was one of the highest scouted players in NFL history, and that dude ended up being an absolute bust. Yep, Roman Reigns is another guy. Even Roman Reigns was saying, like, bro, he couldn't find his true identity. Now we see him with this bloodline stuff, and this dude look like a legend, bro. This is a completely different Roman. A completely different Roman Reigns. This is probably one of the best characters I've ever seen, bro, in the WWE. And the storylines I've seen with him. This dude is special now, bro. But like I said, you had to find that right. Woo, Lord. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold. Whew. Jordan Love. Oh, my God. So many busts when it comes down to it. Because everybody rushed the process. A lot of these quarterbacks are being rushed into situations where they're not ready for. Yeah, they have talent, but like I said, if you rush these guys into a situation, you're not gonna get the best out of them. Not gonna get the best out of them. And like I said, man, I'm glad Dookie Booty done calm down. I'm probably doing something else, but I appreciate everybody for joining us. We actually have tonight 6-man K-Styles. We did the 6-man combo. It was about 3 hours yesterday, and it was absolutely off the chain. We have tonight What's the Word, Dirty Bird, with my brother Jew Talk Sports. So head over to Jew Talk Sports, man. Like I said, I never mean to go 2 hours on the show. I had no plans on going 2 hours on this show, but hey, man, this is why I say, if you don't love this shit, you can tell people who love it and people who don't love it. We can talk about everything and anything, but the people who really don't love it and they in it for, financial reasons and other reasons, these people don't like to talk about nothing but the same stuff over and over and over again, and play on your emotions because they know that you want certain players and they want certain people, and they play on the same topics over and over and over and over again. Don't let these content creators fool you, bro. Don't let these journalists turn you into a super stand for certain players. All right, it's all about the game and how you play it. Okay, it's all about the game and how you play it. It's not about getting one person and turn them into a superstar and everything's gonna be okay. Gotta know how to play every aspect of this thing. And this is what the Falcons are doing. They're doing the things the right way now. They're taking their time. Take it slow, take it slow. How Aaliyah said? Yeah. Take it slow, let me know, let me know. Yeah. Shout out to Aaliyah. But like I said, man, Falcons gonna take it slow. They're gonna do their thing, and everything gonna be cool. But like I said before, man, love all y'all guys. Dunn, the crew, 6-man K-Style, Big Ant, The Therapist, Blackberry, Night Rider, Miss Maggie, Coach, Will, Ty, all of the crew, man. Everybody, none but love, but especially you guys in this chat, man. Um, Everybody in this chat, hey man, we finally got this shit behind us. We finally got this. Yaski night, hey, number love, bro. But we finally got this shit behind us. We don't have to sit up here and talk about Lamar Jackson for the next 2 months every damn day. Shout out to Archangel, Dame, Trucker, Mike, ATL, Leo, Ghost Peppers, all y'all guys in this chat, man. Shout out to everybody, bro. Like I said, if this channel is all about the conversation, it's gonna be heated. It's gonna get nasty. We're gonna start throwing some elbows. We're gonna be hitting each other in the mouth. Nathan Floyd, Slim Dulla, Jameris. Look, we're gonna throw elbows at each other, but it's all about the conversation. So if you don't like the conversation and you want all the niceties and all the pleasantries and all that shit, this ain't the channel for you. We get nasty, we get filthy, we get dirty up in this motherfucker. So if you don't like that, this ain't the channel for you. Look, all them coochie cutters and all that shit, we ain't into that. All right, we ain't into that shit. Nah, we probably in the coochie cutter, but that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, we gonna show our ass over here. Okay, we're gonna show our ass over here, and if you don't like that, we got 2 words for you. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Peace. That ain't 2 words. Damn. Y'all know what the fuck I meant. Bye.